Hello there everybody and welcome to another speed draw video. Today I'm redesigning my OC Beefy to be a kind of sea creature, monster, etc. Based on the Neopets Paintbrush OC Redesign Challenge, where this case is the Miraculum paintbrush, which I will show you turns your Neopets into really cool underwater creatures and includes like my favourite Neopet, which is the Miraculum Yerbal, who I've had him on my account for so long and I could never change him intentionally. I love him so much. And like I also have a mutant Ixie, which was like my absolute favourite, but I really like manatees and dugongs, so I really like the herbal like a little bit more, you know. But the American Ixie is actually really pretty too. Anyway, enough talk of Neopets. Here's my little character who is nobody's pet. She is quite a strong and bulky character as a human, but that kind of thing isn't really needed underwater. You know, it's not really helpful to be like hench, muscle, strong sort of things. So I kind of tried to go for a more like sort of travelling nomad-y vibe, somewhat inspired by real creatures and fictional ones. The Sea Emperor Leviathan from Subnautica was a big inspo, and so were a lot of different varieties of sea slugs, some different versions of jellyfish and cuttlefish, very obviously on the face, which I do understand kind of makes her look a little bit Cthulhu-ish, but I just really like cuttlefish, okay? It's not meant to be some kind of eldritch monster, she's just a little cuttlefish faced lady. And this one was particularly fun because Beefy's like canonically married to a giant monster woman who is a sea monster woman. So it's quite funny to see like what she would be like if maybe they swapped. I would be somewhat curious to draw Octo if it wasn't for the fact that Octo, her wife, actually started out as a human and then became a sea creature herself. But hey, that's what happens when you go from making someone an Repo genetic opera OC to your own OC who is a demigod on a planet. The journey for that character has been like absolutely wild. Beefy's has been a little bit smoother. I've been quite like sure of who I want her to be for a while, but I also worry that I don't have all the skills to write her, so when it's going to get more into her featuring, I feel like I may have to like, you know, pay a little bit of money and get someone who's more of an expert in the topics that surround her lived experience than I am. But we'll figure it out. I've been thinking about it for a while. I will still write the character, but there's massive parts that I do definitely want help with because I don't think I'm equipped to handle it on my own. Mostly just because I'm very uncultured, you know. Anyway, yeah. I was finding it very hard to physically, like in the line art and everything, show to show Beefy's like features, the things that's associated with her. So I ended up deciding to make her skin tone in real life as well, and just give it some blotching, give it some sort of like darkening towards the end of her hands, scythe hands, and her tail, and onto her tentacles. I think that looks really cool to me, and I really like the sort of more normal natural browns being the base, and then for the sort of jellyfish elements that are meant to mimic clothes but are also parts of her body. I tried to make them look like transparent, which ended up being a little bit difficult, but I think it came out really nice in the end. I ended up using quite different like shading and colouring techniques on the tentacle bits, no, the jellyfish bits, than the sort of more fleshy, you know, bits that you see the majority of the thing in, and that was quite fun to me as well. Like I thought that came out making it look very interesting, and I really had fun trying to do something with her eyes. Again, her wife's called Octo, and so I thought it'd be kind of funny if she had like eyes that are in the shape of eights, sort of thing. And that's because, you know, Octo is short for 8, and I like the most basic stupid puns in the world. But in the end, I think this came out really nice. I quite like the background that I ended up giving it here. It's just a bit oceany, makes it a little bit more atmospheric, but I did show it with and without that overlaid on her. So let me know what you think of that and which one you think looks better. I like it with the overlay most, but hey, I'm not everybody. So let me know in the comments down below what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!